Okay, the first thing you're going to want to learn about Linux here is the terminal here. And the two most important commands by far I find. Sudo here just means root. It's kind of like super user from Windows. You want to be careful running stuff as root sometimes depending on what you're doing, because it can destroy your whole file system, your whole operating system, and you crash. That's just like whenever you're deleting partitions and stuff. apt-get is a file packaging system. It gets packages from the internet and updates. You'll see. Update. Put in your root password if you have that. See, and it goes on there and it gets all these packages that updates your file operating system files. Next thing you want to do is sudo apt-get upgrade. And if I needed any upgrades, it'll upgrade all your software and programs like code blocks here and ClamTK and the idle for Python 2.7 and the idle for using Python 3.5 or PyCharm. Well, no, wait, I'm not done yet. Another thing you need to know is sudo apt-get Firefox. I'm just showing you all this. And if I needed Firefox and if it wasn't installed, it would have installed it. Yeah, I'll show you something. Or it'll show you if it's the newest version or not. And if you need to upgrade something specifically because sudo apt-get upgrade's not upgrading it, you can always do this. Sudo apt-get upgrade. You go Firefox. And that'll upgrade Firefox specifically. But it's already upgraded. I keep everything on my computer pretty up to date. Also, say you could click tab twice. It's supposed to. Oh wait, I know what I did wrong. There we go. See, it auto completes it if you click it once, but then if you click it twice, it shows you all the possibilities you could have with apt-get install fire. And then I clicked it once and it put Firefox. But if you click it twice, it shows you every possibility. See, Firefox local, all that crap. And keep in it. There'll be more and more and more, and there's so many that I could. Oh, okay. But if you ever do that, like I'll show you again, and you're stuck with more, and you don't want to have to keep clicking that, you can click Control C. Whenever you're in doubt, click Control C, and it'll bring you back to your command line. That's really the most important things you need to know for the command line. Next thing you know is you go up here and click this little cogwheel. Go to About This Computer. You can change the name if you want to. The most important thing about this right here is you can go to System, and if this needed an update, you could update it by clicking this right here. But I'm already fully up to date. This right here takes you to all your keyboard shortcuts. You can change all that if you want to. See, like screenshots here, instead of Control Z, you can click Control T and it'll change it. All that jazz. This up here is so you can search through all your programs on your computer and even your files. Say you want to stick something on the launcher here, like text editor, you just grab it, put it there. If you want to take it off, unlock from the launcher. Another important thing that you might want to know, you go here, go to all settings, software updater. downloadable from the internet. This is all the software that it gets whenever you put in sudo apt-get update, and whenever you go up here and you go update it that way. These are all the repositories that it uses for sudo apt-get update. Additional drivers. It's drivers for like your video card and your processor. See, I'm using an NVIDIA driver here for the GTX 750 Ti. It's tested, and it's not open source, so Ubuntu says you gotta be careful using stuff like that. But it's tested, so it's alright. You gotta be careful when you're using software like that that's not tested. Sometimes it can damage your computer over time and stuff like that. But this has worked pretty fine for me over time, because this one's not tested. It's for my AMD. This you can uncheck this if you want. I get the back ports. I get all that good stuff. This right here is for your sound. And if you ever get on here, you freshly install Linux. I had this problem long ago whenever I first built my PC here. You need to go over here. It'll take you to the same. You can click this and go to sound settings. If I picked this on my video card, so you see HDA NVIDIA. Whenever it's on here, it doesn't work, so you're going to have to mess with these settings whenever you first install Linux sometimes, because it doesn't always work outside of the box, and it'll bring you your sound. Sometimes you have to change that. These right here are your files. Documents. Music. I don't have any music because I'm a loser. Pictures. Videos. There's your trash can. And if you ever want to get rid of this stuff, you just empty it out. And it gets rid of all of it. These are your computer operating system files if you ever want to look at those for whatever reason. You weirdos. This right here is the Ubuntu software store. It's where you get all the software. You could install this from the command line using sudo apt-get install and type in the name in, or you can use this nice little GUI here if you want, whatever you prefer. That takes you to your settings too. Well, that's pretty much all the important stuff you need to use about Linux, so I don't see why people find it so complicated. Vote up, please, and subscribe, and I'll be making more videos, so I hope you like this one.